If you've been watching my past few videos, you will really recognize what is behind me. We usually start these videos out by sitting in this truck, telling you guys what I'm gonna do, and then I go and do it. Let's switch it up today. Welcome guys to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome back if you guys are subscribed. And today we're gonna be working on this thing. Specifically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking all the pulleys off of my 4.6 liter dual overhead cam V8 that came out of my Marauder, and that's going in my Mustang. Without any more delay, let's get into today's video. All right, so now that we have the intro out of the way, I'm gonna explain to you guys what we're gonna be doing. We are still prepping everything that's needed to swap this Marauder engine into my Mustang. And one of the things that needs to happen is the pulleys have to come off, because I want to change my timing chain, because when I pulled my covers, one of the timing chains were broken for the secondary cam that opens the intake on the driver's side head. So there's a lot of stuff that has to come off the motor to get to that timing chain, and I'll show you guys what we have left to take off. All right, so here it is. This is my dual overhead cam 4.6, and I still have it upside down. It's just, I was doing a lot of work on the bottom end. Alternator has to come off, power steering, AC, and then I think I'm gonna take off a few of these pulleys here, because I believe some of those are in the way of bolts for the timing cup. I don't think it's these two. I think it might be this one, but I'm not sure. Water pump has to come off as well. So I'm just going to start working on it, and when I get it done, I'll show you guys what I have. Alright, so this is what I have so far. All of the pulleys are completely removed. Crank pulley, water pump, power steering, AC. The AC won't be going back on. Alternator. We have all these things right on the ground. I'm just going to put those up in a second for safekeeping. Just a little tip, the water pump, depending on the condition of the motor, might be a little tough to get off. Might have to pry it off. All of the bolts for each pulley, I put them right back into their holes so that I don't have any issues reinstalling those or looking for hardware when it's time to put it back on. What I'm gonna do now is, if you guys notice, this is the dual overhead cam version. So one chain, let me show you from the back here. This comes from the crank, and there's a chain that runs from here, from the back, to spin the second one. The issue we had with this motor is the secondary chain on the driver's side head broke. So what I'm gonna try and see, because I noticed there's a lot of rust on here, I'm gonna see if I could spin this pulley, or not the pulley, if I could spin this cam and get it free, because most likely it's seized. That's why it's not wanting to move, or the chain popped. All right, so definitely figured out why that chain popped. This camshaft is seized because of the rust and salt water that got into the motor. I'm going to take off the bolts that hold it down. I'm going to take it out and clean it up and most likely pop it right back in because it'll be ready to go. Won't be seized anymore. Most likely right here by this collar is seized. Alright, so I removed the hold down for the camshaft, took it out. It was seized. I had to pry the cam out. I oiled it up, wiped it off, and we should be good to go. What I did was I set the timing on the motor already. So there's a dot right here, and if you look behind it right there, you'll see the like a little keyway thing. You have to make sure that that is straight with these dots, and they're identical right now. And same thing on this side, these dots straight up, this keyway here is straight up. So the only thing right now that's holding us up with this motor is that I ordered a timing chain kit for it, and that's gonna take like a week or maybe 2 weeks to come in. So we're gonna have to start finishing up the wire harness, starting to deal with that Mustang. Everything that we can do, we will do, but this timing chain is gonna hold me up when it comes to putting the motor back together and getting this thing ready to go in the car. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Turbo Marauder. Right start up. Yep. Leaking now. Top of turbo. I tell you that's leaking.
Yeah, they get from there. Freeze.